Today, I've got something completely different for you. Over the next 2 days, I'm going on a mini vacation to a tiny house in close to the middle of nowhere you get to Germany. If you want to come along, let's go there. After 1.5 hours, we arrived at our destination. There, a handcart waited for us, chained to a tree. We used it to bring our bags from the car to the cabin in which we would stay in for the next 2 days. On the rocky way, we passed old farm buildings which are used as vacation homes in the summer, and a pen filled with goats. As you can see, the goats weren't too enthusiastic about us petting them. But let's just say I got quite personal with one of the goats later in this video. We just arrived and it's incredibly cozy. Incredible. Let me take off my shoes. It's not that big, but it's incredibly cozy. It even has a toilet and a shower. Is there any light? No, that's... Where is the light? Here it is. Cozy. You can cook. And I can't wait to watch wildlife tonight or tomorrow morning over here. I hope there's a deer or something. It's cozy, but let's go shopping first. We still have to get food. Hi. We don't know each other that well yet. You know, after arriving, the weather is actually turning great. We decided to cook for ourselves the day we arrived. We bought some pasta and something to eat for breakfast the following day and the day after. For the second day, we wanted to try out the restaurant that is pretty much adjacent to our small cabin, and you're going to see that later. After seeing so many shots like this in travel videos, I just needed to recreate it. I also had to pick up my phone again, obviously. When we arrived back from shopping, the vacation could really start. We changed into more comfortable clothes, started unpacking what we bought at the supermarket earlier. Then, in order to make it really cozy, as if I haven't said cozy enough in this video, we lit the oven, and then it was pretty much cooking dinner time. I know it might not look like much, but the pasta with tomato sauce was really good. And after a great dinner, we washed the dishes, made sure that the oven would keep us warm for the rest of the night, and then we went to bed and started watching Squid Game 2. It's a great series, but it has an infuriating ending. Then we watched the stars from the giant panorama window until we fell asleep. The second day started with a beautiful sunrise, and we spent most of the early morning watching stunning colors and clouds pass by us while we lay in bed. After breakfast, we wanted to go hiking, but before that, I couldn't stop myself from making fun of myself again by making one of these travel influencers be like videos. Afterwards, we drove to our planned hiking location. You can't really hear what I'm trying to say in this video, but I said that it's not really the ideal weather, so I guess we won't go hiking today. It was sad enough that we couldn't go hiking, but right after we came up from the lake, they put up a chain so we couldn't go back, or like no one else could go down to the lake, which made us feel very unwelcomed there. On the opposite, when we came back, this goat made us feel very welcomed. It looks pretty, and also it scratched its ear in a funny way. Then there was this little guy who let us pet him this time, and when we came back to the cabin, someone else had made their way into it and started snuggling there, but that was alright with us. Instead of hiking in the hail and snow, we lit up the oven, got comfortable, and continued watching Squid Game. When it got dark, it was adventure time. We made our way past the goats and to the restaurant, which was adjacent to our small cabin. This is an incredibly wired menu where you get a pen and you yourself have to like cross out what you want. You don't order regularly. It's like a test at school. You just like write what you want extra, or you cross out what you don't want, and then you just give the waitress this entire thing back. It's crazy. This is a very average sized knife, and no one can tell me anything different. It's huge actually. Like, look at this. The food was really delicious, which I didn't thought at first because we were the only ones in this restaurant. Maybe it's because it was a Tuesday, but yeah, overall it was pretty sad that no one else was there. Nevertheless, it was great. Then we headed back home, and might I say it once again, we got cozy. And just like that, our second and last day came to a close. On our departure day, we had breakfast for the last time in the cabin, and then we just stood outside soaking in the rays of sunshine that we could have really used the day before. Then we packed up our stuff and left the cabin. And oh boy, if I realized one thing is that we packed way too much stuff for a 2-day vacation. That's the only thing I would change. I liked the cabin, it was great, but I would just take less clothes because everything was lying around by the end of the 2 days. And I'm not really that great at keeping a small space like this tiny. But except for that, yeah, there's nothing I would change. It was great.
Where?
That was really a beautiful short vacation. For everyone who's interested in going to Germany or who lives here or in Belgium, Luxembourg, France, anything nearby, it's really great. It's called La Pampa and you can visit them on their social media channels or just find them on the internet. On our way back we went to IKEA and made a new friend. Bye!